So welcome to my first sit down video. Yeah. Already done a little bit of an introduction to my channel already, but it is Dementia Awareness Week 2017 and I thought I'd get involved in the action and try and film some sit down videos to tell you guys a little bit more about my father's story as well as mine and how that is, I guess. So yeah, my father is 74. Had me a little bit later in life, bless him. But I am 25, so he's always been an older parent, and that's fine. But he was diagnosed last year with Alzheimer's, January last year. So yeah, I've basically just my life hasn't changed since then. I've always been close to my father, but obviously the way his actions are and how he's changed has definitely impacted, at least the way I think, not necessarily impacted my everyday life as it is now. Also, apologies for the noise again. Sorry. Bear with me. So, yeah, my father is 74 and he's never been very good on the phone. He's always been quite he just basically his phone conversations were only ever 30 seconds long or whatever, and he lived up north, so when I go back and visit him I spend as much time with him as I can. And normally, I'll be honest, he was like my taxi service. I'd go up north, he'd drive me around where I need to, we'd get our Mackies and we'd sit down and we'd stretch out for as long as we could, kind of thing. But I started noticing some like slight worrying signs around June, July last year. But I just put it down to age, as most people do. And because I don't spend that much time with him, it's quite difficult to pick up on. And because he didn't call me all the time and we didn't have that relationship over the phone, where I live in London and he lives up north, it was just, it was hard. But little signs like that. Then it comes to about October time. Now I'm coming back up north and I'm ringing him and I'm saying, look, and my train is going to be in it this time. And he wouldn't remember it. And I'd ring him a couple of hours before I'd arrive and he'd say, oh, no worries, I'm going to come pick you up now. It'll be fine. And I really didn't have any idea of why he was acting this way. And I had no real idea about dementia or Alzheimer's or anything like that. And it was just... I was just finding it a bit scary, if I'm honest, because when I started pushing him, we'd sit down and I'd say, look, I need to understand why. Like, why can't you remember? Do you know why? Can you give me an answer? Which is probably the worst thing that you can say, but I just had no idea. And I pushed him so far as into he just said, look, I don't know. I just don't remember, okay? I just don't remember. And there was signs like that then that I was like, right, okay, how are we going to do this? He has always been quite a paranoid person as well, and he doesn't like visiting the doctors or anything like that. So okay, it's now October, so I was going up most weekends now to sort out where he was living and to try and give him more of a hand, because he will never ever ask for help either. It's just not what he's like. He's always helping other people, he's always out and about doing things. So I went up north most weekends for the latter half of the year and was trying to sort things out. And he used to do a lot of work for a place called The Mission in Birkenhead. They do amazing work, such amazing people in there. And he was going down there every day, every morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning till like 12, 1 o'clock daily. And they would serve breakfasts and give out whatever people need. They come in and ask for it and they'll give it to you. And they were doing amazing work. And one of my dad's really good friends started saying to me, he's starting to forget certain things. Like I'd ask him to go get a tin of beans from upstairs for me. He'll come upstairs, come back down, and he'll have a tin of sweet corn. But your dad, he just likes making jokes. I don't know if he was doing it just to joke around, but I think now it's happening a little bit too often. And this was like, okay, Emily, you really need to get this sorted now. So I tried to be as tactical as possible, and I was helping him clear out his flat. I tried to find letters from doctors and things, and I tried to call and said, look, I understand that I'm not actually him, but I need to arrange something where we can get him in and do some kind of memory test. There's things that he's not remembering. I tried to get as far as I could with it. And that was just kind of the first signs. I could sit and talk for ages, I really could. but that's how it all at least began, and it kind of went a little bit downhill from there. I did lots of work on moving a house for him and things like this. So he lived in the same place for 15 years and he really didn't want to move. He really didn't want to move. And so I thought, I'm going to move him across the street, like literally across the street from the same place that he lived. And the estate agents, I just haven't found a good estate agent yet, whether it be up north or down here. Oh my days, what are they doing? Do they know what services? Anyway, that's a completely different rant for another day. But moved house for him, and tried to show him how to use the keypad to get in. Like, all of these things started to come out, and I thought, you know what? He has company in the week, and he goes every day to the mission, and people check on him. That's fine, and I'll be with him on the weekends. We can get that sorted. But then it all kicked off in January, and that will probably be another video that I'll probably make later on this week. So really, this week it's just me getting used to sitting in front of the camera, and it's also telling whoever wants to know a little bit more about the story and about Alzheimer's and how it shows itself, and how he acts now. So what, we're like a year and a half down the line from him being diagnosed, and things have vastly changed, and I see how society and other people interact with him, and just not enough people know about this stuff, and it's not the happiest of topics either, but I really want to be able to make a record of this and be able to talk about it, and maybe help impact other people's opinions on these kinds of things. So yeah, there we go, first video done, and I'll try and do another one every day this week. So yeah, enjoy, leave me a comment, subscribe for more videos. I will try and do vlogs with him. I understand the quality of video isn't great, but I am getting there. And yeah, leave me a comment, tell me if there's anything you want to know, any questions, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I'll see you with another video tomorrow.